We all want the highest credit score or the best credit profile we could possibly get. What about is a way that you could figure out exactly what you need to do to get there? In this video, I'm going to talk about how you could be a FICO high achiever and steps to get there. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Level Up Finance, where we talk about money, mindset on the road to get millions. First off, let's start off with credit mix. Credit mix is about 10% of your credit score. Credit mix is a mixture of revolving accounts and installment accounts. To be a FICO high achiever, they saying you need at least 6 bank issued credit cards. And to be a FICO high achiever, you need at least 5 installment accounts. And to be on the top echelon, you need at least 11 revolving accounts going on. They could be a mixture of retail cards, but it don't have to be. It could be all bank issued credit cards, which I would do. So if you have 11 revolving accounts and 5 installment accounts, then you in the high achiever club. That means you got the best chance of you got the best profile. You know, you could get in, you could get the best score. You know, this is just like one part of the other 5. So if you have this part, then you're in a better predicament to get the best score and best credit profile. Next is the amount of new credit. The amount of new credit, also known as inquiries. It's about 10% of your credit score. All right. So if you just been applying, opening new accounts, yeah, you're affecting your score, you're affecting your credit profile. To be in the top echelon of FICO high achievers, they never even applied for a new account in the last year. All right. And another thing they do, they never even opened a new account in the last 2.7 years. All right. So opening new accounts, you shouldn't really do it if you want to be amongst the FICO high achievers to have the best credit profile, because to be, you know, a FICO high achiever, you're choosy with when you want to get new credit, when you want new credit, what kind of new credit you're getting. You just don't want to keep applying for new credit on a regular basis. So that's just another thing to look for. Next up is credit history length. I mean, it's nothing you could really do about this. This is about 15% of your credit score also. There's nothing you can really do about this, but keep paying your bills and have the account open for a while, you know? So your accounts, your credit profile and your credit report could just age nice. You know, account can age nice. So to be amongst the FICO high achievers, they have, accounts at least open on average 9 years. And their oldest account is open at least 25 years, you know, to be in the top echelon. So this takes time and dedication and building and doing things. But, you know, you could definitely see impact on your credit score and credit profile within a year or 2. So it's no biggie. But to be amongst the FICO high achievers, you need 9 years on average, and your oldest account should be around 25 years. And this is just part 3 on building up the best credit profile and get the best credit score you could have. Next is the amount of debt, also known as utilization. This is about 30% of your credit score right here. So this is definitely one of the big things that affect your credit score, utilization. Utilization is very important. So try to keep your balances real low. But right here, you know, they saying keep your balances at least 7% or lower. You also shouldn't owe more than $2,500 on your credit cards. And you can have at least, 3 credit cards with a balance, but I wouldn't do 3 credit cards. I would just do 1. So if you do all these steps, then you're a high achiever according to FICO. Last but not least is payment history. With payment history, it's about 35% of your credit score. So it's the top echelon. This is very important. You don't want any lates. The more recent you're late, the more severe it's going to hit your credit score. So if you had a late a month ago, it's going to hurt you more than if you had a late 5 years ago, So definitely look out for this. Most all high achievers never had a late ever. Okay, the most, you can have a late to be a high achiever is a 30-day late. If you have a 60-day late, that's even worse. A 90-day late, even worse. If you have public records, that's bad. If you have collections, that's real bad. If you got charge off, that's real bad. So you don't have, to be a high achiever, FICO high achiever, you don't have any derogatories whatsoever. and the most late you will have is like 1, and that's 30 days. So definitely work on this. This is the most important. So if you do all these things, all these 5 factors, and you do it correctly, you will build up a nice credit profile. You would have a nice credit score, and you'd be able to get anything you damn want. You know, you get a loan anytime you want, a credit card anytime you want, and you can make some moves if you want, some big boy moves. So hopefully you learned something. If you did, give me one of these. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll talk to you on the next one, all right? Level up.